How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. A lot of big banks and financial institutions are now getting into crypto. Countries are getting into crypto. A central banker's son is getting into crypto. And we have price predictions on what a spot ETF would do to Bitcoin. I'm going to talk about all that. If you don't mind, hit subscribe, turn on that bell notification underneath the video as well. Sorry if I sound a little bit sick. I am. So we're going to get through this hopefully nice and quick. While you are down there hitting subscribe, there is still the Black Friday sale for Treasure. So you can get up to 40% off up until midnight tonight. So you just have a few more hours. Definitely check that out. Also, I know people are a little bit worried because the market's down a little bit today. We are still in the same channel, in the same upwards channel for Bitcoin, which I think this is just bullish that we are consolidating a bit around this level before breaking out again. I actually put on a long on Margex. You can check out the link underneath the video. I actually worked out with the code MFF20 and using that link underneath the video, you can get a 20% bonus on deposits up to $10,000, and that can be used up to 50% to cover trading fees and funding fees, and it expires in 2 weeks, but you can get a lot of money back essentially from those fees that you would normally have to pay, and you can even type it in now as long as you type in the first 2 weeks, I believe, of when you sign up for the platform. So definitely check that out underneath the video. Now, like I said, people are worried Bitcoin's down a little bit, but I don't really care about that as long as we are trending in the right direction, and we are. I mean, the amount of institutional demand continues to grow. You can see here we only have 8.06% in terms of a discount rate on GBTC, which basically shows there are a lot of institutions trying to get in on Bitcoin. We have a lot of institutions trying to get in on Ethereum too. We went from about a 55% discount rate to a 12.7% discount rate, which is nuts. And now we start to see some banks joining in. And we've seen this in the past, but the news continues to come out. HSBC joins forces with Ripple's Medico for digital asset custody. Teaming up with Medico, a Swiss bank digital asset custody and DeFi firm owned by Ripple, HSBC will utilize their Harmonize platform for their endeavor, trying to basically custody for institutional clients. There's a lot of money in this. I mean, if you could hold Bitcoin for someone and you take 0.5%, if they hold $1 billion, you're going to make a boatload of money. So a lot of banks want to be able to do this. I mean, they already do it with cash. So there's definitely some more risk with crypto, but they can charge a lot more in terms of fees. Now, they also are going to launch their digital asset custody for tokenized securities. So it's not just like holding Bitcoin, but they're going to tokenize some securities as well. It also came out that Singapore Central Bank is going to try a new CBDC settlement program. And guess who is in on this as well? BNY Mellon, HSBC, and Citigroup. So this is going to test various use cases around asset tokenization. There are a lot of other companies as well that are getting in on this. But overall, it shows that there are more banks and countries getting into cryptocurrencies, trying cross-border payments, trying tokenization, trying to custody for institutional investors, and they all want a piece of it. So if HSBC is working with Ripple might be working with some of these other companies as well. Now, I do want to talk about Niza coin. Then we'll talk about a central banker's son who's buying crypto. And then we'll talk about what this spot ETF could mean for Bitcoin according to an institutional report. Now, I want to talk about Niza coin for a second. Niza is an interesting platform who's trying to bring centralized exchanges, DEXs, and banks into one to create kind of an all-in-one finance app, it sounds like. Now, the Niza coin is on CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap. It's already got about a $32 million market cap. And as you can see, it's been doing quite well over the last couple weeks. And right now, it's on Mexi, Uniswap, LBank, Bitmart, and TokePi. The Niza coin is an ERC20 token. It's the native digital currency of their ecosystem here. It facilitates transactions within the Niza global platform and serves as a channel of exchange, unit of account, and store of value. Now, the Niza coin can be traded within the Niza exchange with no fees, and you can transfer funds globally for 0 fee as well. So you can also stake, or you will be able to stake on the platform to get some kind of reward. Now they're also working so that everyone can change chains, for example, between ERC20, Arbitrum, Binance Smart Chain, and Polygon. They have licenses already in Lithuania, Canada, Bulgaria, Costa Rica, and sometime soon they're going to get the USA, Italy, Australia, and Japan licenses as well. So they want to be the opportunity for people who have lost opportunities in crypto. So January 1st, they're going to launch their centralized exchange and bank, and then they're going to launch a DEX wallet in Q2 of 2024. They want to continue that by creating their own chain in 2025 and their own stablecoin. Now, this is a partner of the channel. Do your own research. I want to bring it to your attention. I'll leave links underneath the video. So Christine Lagarde, the central bank EU's president, recently said that her 30-something son has been betting on crypto, and she said that he lost big, losing up to 60%. Now, I think she is saying this as like a word of caution, but for people in crypto, I think this shows that literally someone that is supposed to be one of the most educated people in the world on payments, on banking, her son literally sees the problems that are happening and wants to buy crypto. So some people might take this as a warning. I take this as something very bullish. Literally, she can't convince her son not to buy cryptocurrency. Now, we know the spot ETF is most likely coming for Bitcoin, but what would it mean in terms of price? Well, the CoinShares team recently published an article saying basically there are $14.4 trillion in addressable assets in the US. So if you assume that maybe 10% of people invest in a spot ETF with an average allocation of 1%, this would equate to about 14.4 billion of inflows in the first year. So what would this actually look like? Well, they ran a lot of analysis and looked at previously what had happened when institutional investors put in large amounts of money. And basically, they say that if we take the aforementioned 14.4 billion of inflows, the model suggests that it could push up the price up to 141,000 per Bitcoin. The problem with this is that it's very difficult to ascertain exactly how much of the inflows will be right when the ETFs launch. Obviously, if more money comes in at one specific time, it pushes up the price faster because there aren't as many people that are willing to say, oh, I'm going to take some profits and sell, right? If someone puts in a huge buy order, it will spike up the price very quickly. It will also liquidate shorts. These show here the percent of AUM and the inflows, the price projection. So basically, if you put in more at first, it will shoot up the price. They say if that $14.4 billion were to come in at one time, then we could see a huge increase in price. The inflows here, they show millions. So if, for example, we had $31 billion go in at one time, it could shoot up the price to over $250,000. If we have $18.8 billion, it could go up to $173,000. So it all depends on how much money comes in and how quickly it comes in. But overall, I think this is bullish to show, hey, basically, when there are a lot of inflows, it will push up the price significantly. And it will be something, in my opinion, that's just like a steady drip where a lot of people will put this in and keep it in there forever until retirement and then slowly start to withdraw. Let me know your thoughts, though. Let me know if you're bullish on crypto. Again, check out Niza coin underneath the video. Also, check out Margex and Treasure if you want to get in on those deals. And I'll see you in the next one.